Hello, my name is Jolie Simpson. I'm the DFC coordinator for the GM County Coalition. We're just gonna go over the minutes very quickly. Those here have a paper copy and those online should have got them through the email. So if we just go over the minutes, last month, Kathy Kilgore with MAD shared her story, of her son who passed away due to an accident with due to a drunk driving accident. And then we had those announcements of our overdose reversal training and the coalition movement meetup. So if you want to go over those, and I can get the first motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay, Larry, and then second,
I'll second.
Kelsey, and then all in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. Okay, so we're just gonna go around the room. We can start in here and then we can do virtual. And just everyone introduce yourselves and what organization you're with.
You want to go first? Okay, hello, my name is Chelsea Wright. I am the Drug Endangered Children Program Coordinator at the Coalition here in Cheatham County.
My name is Larry Roberts. I work at Pinnacle Financial Partners and I'm on the board.
Just say your name.
My name is Omer Arevalo.
I'm Jan Wood and I'm with Tennessee Voices. I'm a program manager there.
I'm Melissa McGirt. I'm the program manager at the Cheatham County Coalition.
And then online,
I'm Keisha.
I'm
Hi, I'm
Lisa
Lauren
Wysocki. Oh, go ahead, Lauren.
Okay, hi, I'm Lauren Marlowe and I'm the family advocate with Mid-Cumberland Head Start.
I'm Lisa Wysocki. I'm the executive director of Colby's Army.
what else?
Ashley Kleiner also.
Okay, and then, so that's everyone. I know, Alyssa said Ashley was on. We don't have any financials for this month's meeting. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and introduce our speaker, Jan Wood. She's a program manager for FAST and Connecting Forward with TN Voices, and we're really looking forward to hearing today.
Well, I'm glad y'all had me. We're gonna set this up here. I thought I would start off by just giving like an overview of Tennessee Voices and then to talk specifically of the programs that I have. So I'm gonna get this going here, right? Like that. Okay. So like I said, I'm Jan Wood. I have spent almost the last 30 years in education and came over to Tennessee Voices last summer. And so I'll come up on a year soon. And it's been just really neat to be able to continue helping families just in a totally different role. And the two programs that I am the program manager for are FAST and Connecting Forward. And I will talk about those as we go along. As I was telling the people in the room here that I, will give a shameless plug for both of those, since those are the two I know the best. If you don't know who Tennessee Voices is, we offer advocacy, support, and services for children and adults experiencing mental health challenges. Make sure here I know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. The vision of Tennessee Voices is building hope for all generations. Okay, now it's going to work. No, that's going backwards. Okay, and our mission is to be the collaborative leader guiding mental health transformation. The vivid description for Tennessee Voices is healing past hurts through supportive care, overcoming challenging systemic issues, promoting the power of a peer, and engaging in collaborative solutions in mental health care. So here are some of our Tennessee Voices programs. So as you can see, we have a wide variety of programs now, and they just continue to grow. We have Connecting Forward, which I mentioned, Early Childhood, FAST, Family Connection, Juvenile Justice Reform, and I'm going to go through a lot of these right now in the slideshow, just to give you the overview. Connecting Forward is the one we're going to come back to, but we help low-income Middle Tennessee families achieve economic independence and family stability by creating a no wrong door collaborative. We partner together with 12 other agencies, and it has been so neat watching this take off. And so I'm looking forward to sharing more about Connecting Forward at the end. Our early childhood program, this is for ages 0 to 8. And this program serves children. We offer training, consultation services, and technical assistance for educators and caregivers. We're found in early childhood centers and elementary schools, including right here in Cheatham County. Bedford, Cannon, Cheatham, Coffee, Davidson, Dixon, Franklin, Giles, Hickman, Humphreys, Houston, Lawrence, Lewis, Lincoln, Marshall, and all the way to Shelby. We just serve a lot of different schools within this program. FAST, this is the other program that I'm the program manager over. Again, we're right here in Cheatham County, Cheatham, Davidson, Wilson, Robertson, Rutherford, Sumner, Williamson, Claiborne, all the way over to East Tennessee with Hamblin, Jefferson, and up to Blount. But FAST stands for Family and Adult Solution Treatment Program. And based on strengths, this family-driven program is here to support children, youth, and families struggling to navigate the complicated systems like the court system and even the school system. With this and with so many of our programs, what I think is really special about Tennessee Voices is that we have FSSs, which are families. I am one of them, and all of a sudden I'm just tongue-tied. But the family support specialists provide support and advocacy. We model how to navigate resources. We give resources to the family, but we don't just say like, here's a number, call it. We help advocate for the family, and we help them like walk through. Sometimes that's just scary to pick up the phone and call someone. So we're right there with them. We sit in their home if they want us in their home. We meet them at a library if they want to meet at the library, wherever they want to meet, wherever they feel comfortable. And we spend time with them and help walk beside them during this process. Was there a question or anything you want?
Oh, he's just logging in.
Okay,
Go on. Yeah.
that's fine. So the program's designed to be temporary. FAST is also, not only is it the Family and Adult Solution, but what's called FAST because typically we just work with the family for about 30 to 90 days. Some need us a little longer. Most don't need us any shorter than that. And we walk alongside them until all the referrals have been made that need to be made. So if the family is in need of services like walking through the justice system, being able to go and sit with them in court, help walk alongside that. And then maybe through that, we realize that someone needs therapy in the family. Then we help give those resources of different therapists they can reach out to, including some within Tennessee Voices. We always, try to give them everything they need before we leave them. Referrals to outside services are made, and it says here right at the end, when the youth and parent have both given prior written consent. If the youth is 16 or over and the parent, if we're going to refer outside of Tennessee Voices, then we always make sure we have consent. Now it's not going to work again. Okay, Family Connection. This is for ages 3 through 18, and this is intensive home care with, again, another family support specialist and counseling support for children and youth. This is really just for Davidson County and usually through DCS referrals. We have intensive long-term support and housing for ages 18 and up. It's a step-down program, basically, for from state psychiatric hospitals, typically in Davidson as well. The juvenile justice reform, this is right here in Cheatham County as well, along with Montgomery, Sumner, and Robertson. This is for ages 12 through 18. Again, it's an intensive home with a family support specialist and a counselor together. They offer support for the children and the youth that are involved in the juvenile justice system. Outpatient counseling, of course, we offer that through Tennessee Voices when a child's having a problem, such as with school, substance abuse, eating disorders, any major traumas or change that impact the entire family, unexpected traumatic loss of a family member, domestic violence, divorce, parent conflict, anything that you would need counseling services for. We have outpatient counselors. We have therapists, school-based behavioral health. This is for ages 3 through 18, and it's working with students and staff at identified schools. This is mainly Macon, Houston, Trousdale, and Wayne counties. But they integrate trauma-informed practices and mental health awareness. The statewide family network goes from birth to ages 22. It's advocacy and support to parents and caregivers of children with serious emotional disturbances. And it's found in all 95 counties across the state. This is just more about the statewide family support network. Statewide training. I was talking to the people in the room earlier about some of our classes that we offer for parents. We have Common Sense Parenting. That's a parenting program that can be applied to really every family. The program has easy to learn techniques, and they address issues like decision-making, better communication, discipline, just overall relationships. Then we have family support specialist certification training. So all of our family support specialists, we ask them to go through this class and become certified family support specialists. Parent-to-parent advocacy training, that's a training facilitated by parents who have successfully accessed the mental health, judicial, or educational systems to support their own child. Nurturing Parenting is a family-centered initiative designed to build nurturing parenting skills. The goal is to provide families with the information and skills they need to most effectively care for and nurture their children. And nurturing parenting classes are typically 7 to 12 sessions in length, and they're offered in community settings. Since COVID, all of our classes, they went virtual, and now some of them are still virtual or in person. So you can pretty much choose at this point. I don't know when everything will come back, or if this will always be such a good setup now because we're able to reach so many people. Strengthening Families, that's the one we were just talking about. It's a short-term, high-quality, evidence-based program, and it's offered to at-risk youth ages 6 to 17, and it's proven to be effective in substance use prevention and different disorders. It's, the training is, comes from providers and partnering with parents on all levels. So the program offers an effective community-based group approach. And the whole goal is right there in the title. It's to strengthen the family. So while the parents are meeting with one facilitator, the youth are meeting with another facilitator, discussing some of the same strengthening family techniques. And then they come together at the end of the evening, the last 30 minutes or so, and they practice those techniques right there with the facilitators in the room. You know, hopefully helping them build on their communication skills. And it's one of the favorite programs. People love it. Oh, I don't know what just happened.
Do we have more stuff on that one?
Not on that one, but there was another. There's still more slides. Yes.
Hold on, from the beginning.
Okay, there, we're good. Let's keep going. Okay, so Survivor Connection. This is for all ages. Again, it's in all 95 counties. And so Cheatham's definitely one of those. And it serves individuals who have experienced trauma related to assault, abuse, neglect, hate crimes, survivor of homicide victims, or victim of any violent crime, really. So it's a very powerful program. System of Care across Tennessee, also known as SOCAT, ages 0 to 21. And again, you've probably heard of SOCAT here in Cheatham County because it's one of our counties that we serve. It's in-home care coordinated services using a high fidelity wraparound approach. We support and give assistance in counties statewide here. And the eligibility requirements, like I said, from birth to 21, there has to be someone that's experiencing emotional or behavioral concerns that affect their daily life. Having trouble in school or with their family, peers, adults, you know, all those different things. With law enforcement or children's services, has been in or currently is at risk or in DCS custody. So typically the SOCAT comes from DCS referrals. Tennessee Healthy Transitions. This is for ages 16 to 25, primarily in Davidson County. It's peer support through crisis services. Tennessee Move Initiative. This is housing, helping with housing for ages 18 and up. It's intensive community. It's based, you know, with wraparound support, and providers give care coordination and peer specialists for clients with multiple hospitalizations. And again, typically in Davidson County, but something for you to be aware of as well. Youth screens are ages 11 through 18. And this is school or community-based screening to identify mental health, suicide, and substance abuse risk. This is a great program. It's in all 95 counties. And probably our hardest thing here is getting schools to let them in to do this. Once they get in there, they're always so thankful that we've come in to do the screening. It takes the kids can download the app even. They just go through a quick screen, or they can do it like on the iPad of the Tennessee Voices person, you know, just answer 9 questions. And then you can quickly see if they're at high risk for suicide. And if so, then the next screener is done to see, you know, like how intensive, you know, what intensive care is needed and how quickly is it needed? Like, is this just a fleeting thought, or is this something that, they have a plan when they go home that afternoon? And so it's been really beneficial to so many. It's just a matter of letting the schools understand, what it is, and we would love the partnership there of being able to get in and share. Try here. Oh, you came in just in time. Now my clicker's not working. Oh, hold on. There we go. So, that is Tennessee Voices in a nutshell of services we provide. Again, the family support specialists, I just kind of wanted to hone in on that for a minute. Hey there, ladies. Are their support services from people that have had firsthand experiences. So I think that's what I found as I went into, when I started in Tennessee Voices as a family support specialist, when I would go into the home and be able to talk to someone, I think what they found most reassuring is that I wasn't there to judge them in any way. I wasn't there to, criticize them in any way. I was simply there to walk alongside them and to offer them the support. And I was able to say, I too have had a child that has walked this road of mental illness. And so and that's every family support specialist within Tennessee Voices has firsthand experience in their own home. That's how they get that role. Is being able to talk about their firsthand experiences. And so I saw that break down so many barriers of being able to go in and say, yeah, I've sat in your shoes. Our stories look different, but I too have had things happen in my home. And I think it helps people open up. It helps, like I said, it helps break down those walls where we can quickly get them the resources that they need and can help advocate for them. I've been able to say, yes, I've had a child that's had an IEP. Yes, I was in education and I know how to help write the IEP. So I know what we're looking for when we go into the school system together. And that's also the case for most of our family support specialists, that their children, because they do have these firsthand experiences. Most of them that comes along with a 504 and IEP in school. So you can go in and help them walk down that road because that's a road that a lot of parents need help with. So, do you mind putting up the other one? Are there any questions about Tennessee Voices? I'm by no means an expert. I started off saying I've only been here just short of a year, but these are just a brief overview of all the programs that we do offer. Okay. So we just went through a lot of programs, and now I'm just going to slow down. Let's see if it's going to let me go now. Okay. If you want to go back to the overview at any time, you can always go to our website, TennesseeVoices.org, and you can see a lot of these same programs there that we just went through. Am I back in? No, I think I'm just skipping through because we've already been through this. So now I'm getting, okay, right here to Connecting Forward. So Connecting Forward is one of my programs, and it's near and dear to my heart because we're doing something so new of collaborating with 11 other agencies. So there's 12 of us all together, from Step Ahead, Goodwill, we're just partnering with Salvation Army. There's, a whole list of us, and we help families set and achieve their goals. So from mental health, which obviously that's the Tennessee Voices side of it, right? The workforce development and employment, housing, education, family planning, all these things. We come in together and we are providing coaching, case management, counseling, wraparound services, and milestone payments for people coming in and saying, hey, we want to finish our education and find a job. And as they go through the different steps, then they're actually getting these milestone payments along the way. And we're all partnering together and starting to, it's almost ready to share a full system together. And so then I can see if you've been at Tennessee Voices before, I can always see that, right? Because I work there, but I can't see if you've been at Goodwill before, or if you've been at Salvation Army before, or Step Ahead before. But when we share this database together, then we'll be able to do that and see who's offering you what kind of services. Yeah, this is, hold on. Okay, so like I said, we're one of the 12 primary partners serving 28 counties in Middle Tennessee. And Tennessee Voices is one of those partners. I got ahead of myself. So here's a list of all of them. A Step Ahead, Big Brothers Big Sisters, The Contributor, Family and Children's Services, Goodwill, Nashville Rescue, Neighborhood Help, Salvation Army, Tennessee College of Applied Technology, Thistle Farms, us and YWCA. So we're just one of these many support systems, and it has been an honor to get to know these other organizations. These are the counties we serve within Connecting Forward, the 28 counties. So as you see, we go all the way to the river there, Perry County, all the way up, to Stewart. And then obviously Cheatham's right there up top in the middle there. And then all the way down to the bottom. And we've been amazed at how quickly the southern counties have reached out to us and need services from Connecting Forward. And so we have been in Bedford County and down to Lincoln County, Coffee County, that whole area has jumped on Connecting Forward. And so we're happy to be servicing them. Yeah. Okay, so again, a family support specialist walks alongside the family through Tennessee Voices, and we help in homeschool and courts. We help with system navigation. We help with advocacy in education, just like I said, we did in FAST. We offer a trauma-informed care approach. So if you're familiar with Target, our family support specialists are, and we help the caregiver by meeting with them weekly. We have linkage to resources, family caregiver support in achieving their goals that help the child function better, just all around, in home, in the school, community. This is just like a little map of who does what. It's hard to see, I realize, but Tennessee Voices pops up there with the health and well-being, and then down with the youth and students. Those are our main spots, along with family engagement. Those are the three bubbles that we're in the most. It doesn't mean we don't help with other things, but in this particular organization with Connecting Forward, if we have a need, like if someone that our FSS is servicing needs, let's say counseling, then we reach out to Family and Children's Services. And again, it's just like what I had said before, we wouldn't dare do that without having the parents, sign the authorization. And but then they know when they're coming into Connecting Forward that they're wrapped around with all these different services, and that we will help share their information as they need it and want it shared. Okay, eligibility, this is a big thing in Connecting Forward. It is with any program, right? You want to know who is eligible. So they must be a Tennessee resident. There must be a child in the home that's 18 years or younger, or 19 years and younger if they're still enrolled in high school. It can be a foster child. That's the thing for this grant is the primary client must be a US citizen. And the primary client in Connecting Forward is the adult. Where in FAST, the other program that I talked about that I help with, it's the primary client is the youth. So here it's the adult. The family must meet one of the following criteria. So just one though. So if they are a Tennessee resident, they're a US citizen, they have a child, and we say, hey, are you on TennCare? Do you have TennCare? And they say yes, then they're eligible. Like they don't have to meet everything. They just have to meet one of these that's listed up there. No income, verified or unemployed, Section 8 public housing or low rent, eligible for school lunch. Now, that's not so true for Davidson County right now because everyone gets it. But you know, if not everyone got it, would they still be eligible? SNAP, Families First, any of those. So a lot of people are eligible is what we found. And so this is how do you refer? There's a scan code there that you can use, or I'll be happy to give you my information. It's what's on there. At the bottom there, it says send completed forms to Jan Wood, Program Manager. That's me. And there's my phone number. And I left a bunch of cards here and a bunch of flyers here. And there's also Connecting Forward at TennesseeVoices.org. So that will get you straight to my mailbox also. And I check it. And when you send in the referral, then I try within 24 hours to turn that over to a family support specialist, and they try within 24 hours to make contact with the family. So it's a pretty fast way. Now, obviously, if you send it at 2 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, then it's going to be probably Monday before they're going to get it right. Business hours. That's right. But you just complete the form, and we have an online form. You know, with, like I said, that you can get with that QR code. So questions, because I know that's a lot of information. Y'all have any or anything you want to know more about? Okay.
I think you've been pretty clear.
Okay.
Lots of information.
It was a lot of information, so I tried to, like, believe it or not, I did try to make it concise.
Kind of, yeah.
And
And you
but
said there's more online too, right? On y'all's website. If
yes,
anybody thinks of
yes, if
something
you want to
later.
go dig around on the website or reach out to me anytime, I'll be happy to talk to you. And if it's not a program that I'm very familiar with, because like I said, there's over 20 programs. So I know the two that I do, you know, I know those well, but the others, I won't hesitate to say, hey, I don't know, but I know this person's in charge of it, and give you that contact information. So I know Monique Jenkins and JJR seems to be a big program here within Cheatham County. And Monique Jenkins is the one that's the program manager of the Juvenile Justice Reform Program here. And then we already talked about Brittany Vallier leading the Strengthening Families right now. And she has really enjoyed the partnership that she has here in Cheatham County.
Are there any questions online or anything? Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Look forward to connecting more, and hopefully, you know, some of the other organizations get with you for those referrals and everything. So I do want to open up just the floor for any announcements that we have, online, in person.
I have an announcement. May 9th, is the Fentanyl Awareness Day. We will, have a table set up at the Cheatham County Sheriff's Department in the parking lot. And I will, be completing any, Narcan trainings. And we will provide, of course, brochures from the table.
Will that be all day?
Oh, sorry, thank you. It'll be 3 to 5 in the afternoon, trying to get it geared more towards people who are working.
Anyone else?
I'd like to announce that this Wednesday, April 26th, is National Drug and Endangered Children Awareness Day. So that's a really big deal. It's a nationally recognized awareness day. We've got lights going up across the state turning red in support of these children who live in an environment where their caregivers or their parents are addicted to some type of substance. These kids are at real high risk for a lot of issues later in life, if not obviously their current circumstances. So there are different locations throughout Cheatham County where I've taken what's called TIMBY to set up with like free coloring books that promote positive, healthy mental health exercises with crayons, little red ribbon pins. And I should have, but if you go by, we have one at Pinnacle Bank in Ashland City. We have some at both public libraries in Cheatham County, Kingston Springs and Ashland City City Hall. Just to name a few. Pleasant View Nutrition has some stuff. So if you follow us on social media, there should be some posts, like if you want to know where to go, if you'd like to get a ribbon, or just come by my office at the Coalition. We're at 395 Main Street. I'd be happy to give you one and just take a selfie or something with your group or yourself and tag us and be like, hey, you're showing your support for these kids. If you want to know information about how you can get more involved, feel free to stop by. But yeah, so thank you all for listening to that spiel. But yeah, it's Drug and Endangered Awareness Day on Wednesday.
Anyone else? So I'll go ahead and just announce some other coalition events that we have coming up. The first is Reduce the Risk, which we are partnering with Tennessee Voices, Cheatham County School District. And this is going to be a really educational, great event open to anybody. They're going to be doing the Darkness to Light program training. We're going to be offering Freedom 424, which is a human trafficking online exploitation and grooming training, as well as Community Planning Site, which is a mock youth bedroom set up for parents and guardians to kind of see what could be hiding in their child's bedroom, which has been a really educational experience for many who've walked through it. And then the other event that we want to announce is a human trafficking and online safety awareness event that we're actually doing at Charlotte Road Baptist Church. It is a bilingual event. We're going to be partnering with the church. They're going to be providing dinner, again, doing the Freedom 424 online exploitation training, as well as a training on like online apps that kids are using to kind of hide websites and things that they go to. That's going to be done by a local SRO as well, which is really exciting. And then the last event that I want to announce is just we're going to be having a table at the Ashland City Movement Meetup. We've been having a really successful time doing alcohol and substance use trivia games, giving out free resources and things like that, as well as hosting parent and child pledges. We've had a lot of people sign them up for Be a Parent, Not a Peer, which is alcohol awareness, as well as just being drug-free in the county. So if you are out on May 13th from 9 to 12 at River Bluff Park,
We'll be there too again.
yes, we'll
Yes,
see you
yes.
there. So there's going to be a lot of community partners there. Then if you or someone you know needs a medication lockbox, please stop by our office. We can provide those to you completely free. And if you all don't mind scanning the QR code for tonight's meeting, we really appreciate any feedback.
We have paper copies.
And there are paper
I was
copies
gonna say,
in front of
that'd
you
be
that
better
you
than
can turn in as well.
Either or.
Yeah, if you could all fill those out, we would really appreciate it. And then I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to introduce yourselves. We did introductions a little bit earlier, but we'd love to get to know you guys.
My name is Jennifer Triplett. I work for Family Children Services. I work at the Get Covered Tennessee department, and what we do is we help people with health insurance, so TennCare, Marketplace. Cover Kids, we help them keep, utilize their insurance well.
I'm Lauren Williams. I work for Family and Children's Service, and I'm a counselor with the Connecting Forward program. So I'm based out of Goodwill in Montgomery County.
I'm Emily Garrett. I work for Counter Drug Task Force out of Smyrna. And we met in the parking lot. Fast friends because we did not know each other. And so I just Zoomed you. I was like, well, I'm gonna get on Zoom because I'm sitting in the parking lot.
Thank goodness, because I
So
don't have this.
Well, I'm glad you guys connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not all together.
Yeah, we did have a little bit of last minute change of location, so I do want to apologize for that, but I'm glad that you guys found us and you all were able to join. And I just want to thank everyone for being here. And with that, we'll go ahead and close up the meeting. We have some food over here. If you're hungry, take a plate, and thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Hey, nice seeing you again.
Good seeing you again. Yes, yes, instead of over the Zoom.
Yeah.
Well, if there's anything I need to add, then say it now, so.
No.
Yes, it's great.
So,
Yes.
you can get
I
some-
don't even have a presentation.